Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer and welcome back once again to Transformers Prime. We'll be watching episode 5 of season 1, and last time on, Bulkhead and the kids stormed the Decepticon warship, and then RC and Bumblebee showed up and they saved Fowler through a many mess of things, and the kids found a picture for schematics for a space bridge. Optimus and Ratchet realized that Megatron plans to use the Dark Energon to revive all of the corpses that are on Cybertron and raise an undead army and bring them through the space bridge. Our crew's gotta stop it, but Jack feels like he's had enough of this crazy life, so what do? Let's get right into the episode. Sheesh. Just yeeted that thing.
The dead of Cybertron will rise. Swarm through its vortex. And invade.
Yeah, because it's not like Megatron can't already try to do that with the amount of soldiers he has currently. Love the Decepticon theme. But alright, let's wrap out this Darkness Rising.
Nice bike.
RC, really, Miko already tried. If you're at war with the Decepticons, there's nothing I can do to help.
Optimus didn't send me, and no one's asking for your help.
Are you supposed to be clocked in right now?
I just lost someone I cared about. Maybe it's the grief talking. Maybe you're growing on me.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that whole cliff jumper thing.
High in Earth's orbit,
Out of our reach.
the ground bridge has limited range.
Ground.
Stretched all the way into orbit, its vortex could snap and scatter us to the stars.
Like how hyperspace was meant to work in Star Wars.
I'm afraid we must take that risk.
We had no choice.
Reaching the space bridge first.
So did you just take the day off?
Space? I thought they didn't have any way to get there.
They don't, really.
We're just gambling. Alright, see if this miraculously works.
Don't even think about following me.
Yeah, because you'll die.
If you leave me stranded on a planet teeming with humans, I will never forgive you.
Oh, the irony of that. But, you know, we got 3 more seasons to get through before that.
Autobots, roll out!
You know, drive into space.
Maximum overdrive.
Wild. Goofy shit.
And gravitize.
That was lucky. Now, what would have been cool is if this had ramifications at all. Like, their ground bridge was, like, broken for a bit, but let's do it.
So Megatron's packing enough Dark Energon to raise Cybertron's dead?
And since we don't possess ready means of disabling the space bridge, nothing gets in or out.
We do this the hard way.
Never disappoints. Unlike you, Starscream.
No need.
Roasting for no reason. What was Starscream's plan?
Well, what are they waiting for?
Zoom in.
It appears the Decepticons have sustained serious damage to their interstellar navigation system. Great job, Bulkhead.
Yeah.
Don't the Decepticons know where their own planet is?
Naturally. But Cybertron is many light years away. To reach their target, their aim must be astronomically precise.
Oh, right,
With the
the...
space bridge.
I remember now.
He must have an alternate targeting system. A remote one.
What about a whole bunch of linked radio telescope dishes? Like the giant size array in Texas.
Good thinking, Raph. Ratchet, have Agent Fowler alert the array.
To be fair, I still don't think that's enough. That's not how satellites work.
I can't get past the array's firewalls. They're too thick.
You
Ooh.
actually think you could keep the Decepticons out?
What if we could get you all the way in? Like, inside the building in?
I could log into their internal network on the other side of the firewall.
Perhaps even on site.
It's about to be on site.
Raph,
Can you do it?
I want to give it a shot.
The Autobots are up to something.
Really, Starscream?
No shit. Send out the TIE fighters.
Here comes the welcoming committee.
I'm not a committee. And they weren't detected somehow at all. Sheesh. 5 episodes, we're already at space. Yeah, you got blades too. I always liked like the backhanded like blades.
We saw on their ship.
Mickey.
But this time, I can download them. Even if the Decepticons see that I'm in the system, they'll have no idea I'm in the house.
Well, yeah. Sound wave. These fucking hentai tentacles.
The Decepticons are locking on to Cybertron.
It's begun.
What is happening?
Soundwave, what is happening?
He's already deduced it, bro. Horror movie shit.
What are the cons gonna do? They're probably like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah. Protect him. Axe. Left 4 Dead 2 style. Well. And then she just picks it. Yeah, they've already locked on. Yeah. Because that's what that means. Right back at you. It's like he does a wink. And that information totally won't be anything that they work with. Literally have visual confirmation of the Autobots working with humans. It won't matter till the end of season 2.
The dishes are locked onto Cybertron. For good.
Well, and they delayed him at the very least. Fucking Atlas. Yeah. Good thing that thing has a gravitational pull. This totally won't affect the future at all. That much for the whole planet.
Arise, my legion!
Oh. It's funny that they all have just the same design.
How do we beat a whole planet of the undead?
Optimus, I'm registering a rapidly expanding mass in their space bridge vortex. One with a peculiar energy signature.
We must destroy the space bridge. There's enough live energon coursing through it to achieve detonation. But we lack the firepower to ignite it.
Would schematics help?
The space bridge is our sole hope of ever returning to Cybertron. Are you certain its destruction is the only option?
I am afraid so.
Well, all the undead are on
By all
Cybertron.
means, let us light our darkest hour.
Alright. I know that saying is from like the original like G1 stuff, but I don't remember what specifically. I know Optimus says it at one point. I like that that's a saying that continues in through this show, just to light our darkest hour.
While I make my stand,
Their first fight in this show.
I hold no illusions about engaging your army, Megatron. But I might derail its objective by removing its head.
Let's fucking go.
Highly unlikely, Optimus, as I am infused with their very might!
One shall stand,
One shall fall. Yeah. Sword fight. Even juiced up on Dark Energon. I like that throughout the course of the show, it's like, it's pretty clear that Optimus is a better fighter than Megatron. Just obviously Megatron always had a situational advantage. I don't know if like Dark Energon gives necessarily a strength boost, but there's only a handful of times where Optimus, I feel like, is at threat.
That's bad, right?
Ratchet, we're in position.
Pay close attention.
About to learn some engineering. Jesus. How then I cut him open? In midair, slam him. The disrespect.
I do not wish to question your all-seeing wisdom, but I believe the Autobots are up to something again.
Misdirection, Optimus. You would have made a fine Decepticon.
Nah.
I chose my side.
Combo, bitch. Get parried. Like Bloodborne.
Flow regulator to the energon pump. There should be a
Ugh.
valve.
I see it.
Open the valve. There you go. Chipped her paint. Get the fuck out. That's just such a design flaw. It's just like, oh, I accidentally went lefty-loosey instead of righty-tighty. So that means the entire fucking thing blows up.
Starscream! Where is my ship?
We would never make it, Lord Megatron.
I mean, yeah, he could have just flown away.
Autobots, jump!
I guess that thing has a gravitational pull. So close.
Decepticons.
Yeah.
It is with deep sorrow that I note for the log.
Why does that guy have his gun drawn?
All hail Starscream.
And we won't find out till later what happens after that. That scene. Oh, hail Starscream. I mean, that already sets up for the remainder of more of the story, but R.I.P. Megs.
One very faint.
I feel like Optimus took a lot of damage. She just got shot. She got shot in the first episode as well.
We lost one this week. By the Allspark, don't let it be two.
Keep forgetting it's just been a week. What a week, right?
Really? There are other motorcycles in the world.
But you're my first.
And Megatron?
Not even he could have survived Ground Zero.
Prime!
Well... yeah, get you some Home Depot paint. You'll be fine now.
Is this the part where you say goodbye and tell us we need to forget we ever saw you?
Without a means of leaving this world,
Yeah.
we Autobots take strength in the bonds we have forged.
Blew
with
up the
our
fucking
three
thing.
young True warriors. If not in body, then in spirit.
Yeah, sure. We are here. We are jorking it. And by it, well, haha, let's just say, our peanuts.
If you approach this planet with hostile intent, know this: we will defend humanity. We will defend our home.
Our peanuts. God, where'd he send that message from, you know? It's like, wouldn't they be able to trace it back to where they are? But, oh man, Darkness Rising. Well, that was episode 5 of season 1, Transformers Prime, the end of the pilot arc. Good God, rewatching it all the way through like that for the first time in a long time. It's interesting. Again, I gotta try to remove a lot of that, but at the same time, you know, I can't help but like critique some things. The writing, I will say, there's parts that it gets really good. It gets better, but it's a lot of that anthology type storytelling where it's just, you know, we learn a lesson, we go through a whole arc, and then we reset the status quo going into the next arc, all building towards the end. I think just one of the biggest things with this first season mainly is just, you can sort of skip the entire of like episode 6 to like the last arc of the season, and you don't really miss a whole lot. I mean, other than, you know, we'll get the arc where we get Megatron back, but it's sort of just like that. You have the first arc, the middle arc, and then the end arc, and then everything else like in between those is like, it's kind of inconsequential. If this whole show was just that first part, it would be very lackluster, I feel like, you know. It's just like a cool concept idea, I guess. Despite it all though, it's fun. It's a fun show. From what I remember, it's like there's already like a massive quality change like going into the first episode outside of this first 5-parter. They finally are just like, all right, we're gonna do a show. We're gonna take it seriously, sort of. And because honestly, a lot of the one-off episodes do actually sort of end up being my favorites. But, you know, we'll get into some of those in the future. But either way, this is my reaction to episode 5 of season 1 of Transformers Prime, Darkness Rising Part 5. Join me next time for episode 6, as well everything else will be coming out soon. So until next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.